What does it really mean to create? To labor for months, pouring your soul into an idea, then finally unveiling it for the world to see. Welcome to the 2025 student exhibition at the Edna Manley College of Visual and Performing Arts. A vibrant, raw, and bold celebration of Jamaica's next generation of creative powerhouse. And today, you're not just watching, you're experiencing it through my lens. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support more creative content like this. Every click helps more artists get seen.
So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made.
KK Squad. And if you're new here, I'm Kalifa Kimone, and welcome to the KK Collective, a space for creativity, self growth, architecture, and becoming her. I capture the iconic School of Visual Arts sign and the exhibition poster. You could already feel it. Something special was in the air. The exhibition opened with powerful words and then followed up by a performance done by a senior dance student. To kick things off, the fashion students took center stage with a fashion show full of energy, creativity, and black excellence stitched into every scene. If you're inspired already, drop a comment below and let us know what creativity means to you. Let's get a conversation going. Each fashion student or designer was given 4 models to showcase 4 core pieces of their collection. After the models walked the runway presenting those core pieces of the designer's collection, the designer was then asked to come on center stage so that the audience could congratulate them on their hard work. There were 3 designers in total, and each had their own style, own patterns, own colors, own creativity, and we love how they express themselves through their work. What I love most about this exhibition is not just the art, it's the artist. I spoke to a few students from across the School of Visual Arts, asking them 2 simple but powerful questions. Each piece told a story, but it was their voices that the real masterpiece came to life. All interviewed artists are credited in the description box. Please support them by checking out their. So, hi. So, tell me your name. Tell me your major.
Definitely. All right. So I'm Tanisha Jarrett. So as you should know that. Fashion design major, final year, finally.
So my name is Trudy Ann Webb. I'm a Bachelor of Painting final art student.
Hi, so my name is Shakila Gonzel. I'm a visual communication major, graphic design.
I'm Winston Howell. I'm a visual communicator.
So my name is Zoe Hutchinson. I'm a visual communication major with a minor in photography.
Okay, so my name is Anthony Mortgage, and I'm a 4th-year photography major.
My name is Kyle Gooden, and I'm a painting major.
Tell me a little bit about your space.
But my brand Cesare is actually a resort wear brand. More luxury, upscale resort wear where I made a lot of elegant bohemian ready-to-wear resort pieces. Right. So I wanted to bridge the gap between the Caribbean, between the Mediterranean. So how can I do that? By adding sculptural elements to it. So I had sculptural elements like arches from the Mediterranean, I had grill work from the Caribbean, different tile work. So a lot of patterns, prints, bohemian, but just more elevated. Like mainly in the silhouette, so definitely fun. And I got a different techniques done. So I have macrame, I have printing, hand painting. Girl, I did that. So everything I learned is basically in here. My set, it's very homey, comfortable. So I wanted them to feel that vibe of being at a resort while they're not at a resort.
This is my body of work. It is untitled. Reason being, there is no title to a body. We do not define what we see, but what we want to embrace. And I've done over 100 people, and I must say it has been a good experience for me and the people who have volunteered, to show their bodies on this final year show. So it all started with me wanting to do a breast reduction, but I come in the hospital, as you can see, this ceiling here, it doesn't act as a critic, but it's a spotlight, for us to see each curve, each flaw, everything that we need to appreciate. So I am happy because, it changes my mind not to get the surgery done, because I've learned to embrace myself for who I am, and people even around me can learn to appreciate themselves as who they are.
So my project is Bantu. Bantu is a mobile hair salon. It's an Afrocentric mobile hair salon, may I mention. So a lot of persons wear styles and they don't really know the history about the style. For them, it's just fashion, but it's more than that. It's history, it's resistance. Also, like I've been doing hairstyles for the past few years, and I realized that most people, they like the comfort of staying home. They don't like to go to the salons. They like the service to come to them.
That's real.
So Bantu also builds on that. It brings the service to the customers without the need to enter their home. So they don't have to leave, and I don't have to enter their home, as well as we educate in the
And
meantime.
Okay.
this project is called Sweet But Better, and it really came from a need to address the issue of Black communities being disproportionately affected by sugar-related health issues, and learning that with the context of plantation slavery and how this sugar empire grew off the backs of these same people, these same groups of people, and how ads today, target convenience and accessibility and affordability. And yeah, this project is just to bring awareness to that issue, and then offer a next step towards change in the sugar industry, change in labor practices, marketing practices, and consumer practices.
This project is Darling Darliston. It's an experiential marketing campaign that's based on a town of the same name in Westmoreland. It's about 10 or so miles from the parish capital, Savannah Lamar. And this space is supposed to be kind of like a love letter to Darliston. So I'm marketing Darliston as a place where you can go and support your local farmers by purchasing local goods, specifically their produce and their meats. And then I'm also marketing Darliston as a place where you can go, you can reconnect with nature, get off the grid for a little bit, and just kind of touch grass, basically, really reconnect with nature. So all of the prints in the space, they are available for purchase if anyone is interested. We also have branded Darliston merch, very earthy vibes, very natural. And so if anyone is interested, they can reach out, they can take a business card, they can get in contact with me, Zoe the artist, and find out what's available.
Okay, so I've been looking around, and I've realized that everybody is talking about the pumpkin chair. So could you tell us a little bit about the pumpkin chair?
So in my very first concepts for this space, I wanted a chair that looked like produce, right? And my original concept was for that chair to really be a tangerine. But when I built it out, because when we built out the framework for the chair with fly, and then I stuffed it with the sponge and started to upholster it, it started to give more of that pumpkin shape, which is fine. Produce is produce. I originally was going for a tangerine, but everyone really likes the pumpkin chair, and I'm glad that I did it from scratch, from concept to full design at the end. It's very comfy. It's very sturdy. Great naps can be had in this chair. Great.
And my body of work consists of 5 video art installations that talks about escapism, which can be defined as the tendency to seek distraction or relief from unpleasant realities by engaging in entertainment or in fantasy. But I decided on going on the fantasy aspect of it. So each video kind of takes you on a trip that led to the defeat or the acceptance of myself wanting to, which I didn't, cause I'm still there. But yeah, it basically talks about what my childhood was like what my personal experience in life was like, and why I wanted to do certain stuff. But yeah, I guess that's it.
So my work is about construction, but it's really about the exclusion of Black people from their labor. I started thinking about the ruins of sugar estates as the products of enslaved labor, and thinking about ruins being a tangible legacy of the enslaved African, and thinking also about the construction workers on the sites right now throughout Kingston, and thinking about the ways that they're sometimes excluded from from places that they're making,
Yeah.
and thinking about how they're not really the intended occupants of these spaces. And so I was also thinking about the parallel between that and their similarity to the enslaved Africans who were also building the colonial built environments, and they weren't the intended occupants either. And so just making that comparison between the past and the present through the installation, which takes place at this site and the site behind the School of Drama.
So, last and final question. Now that you're here and everything is done and set up and you're in the room, how do you feel right now?
I am elated. Like, I've never been this happy that I'm done. No more sleep until 3 o'clock. I'm not sleeping till 3 o'clock. Like, no. I'm sorry, guys. But I feel really happy. I'm very content. Like, I just have to thank God and my family, because without them, Kalifa, the funds, all of this stuff.
Yeah. Definitely get it. Well, thank you so much for this little interview.
No,
I am so proud of you. And I just can't wait to see what you do in the future.
thank you, girl.
Like, honestly, I feel very much accomplished, and I'm pleased to see the level of the work that I have done. I think that people can be inspired and learn to embrace their own naturalness, because that's my whole aim, to encourage body positivity. So I'm happy that I'm able to do such thing.
Well, thank you so much. I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see what you go on into.
Thank you for having me, Kalifa.
You're welcome.
I'm feeling proud. I'm feeling wonderful. Yeah, I'm glad I'm finished, but I'm excited to bring this to life afterwards.
Okay, thank you for the little interview. I am so proud of you, and I can't wait to see what you become.
All right, thanks.
Well, it's good to finally be here after all the time spent working on it. It's good to finally see it. Yeah.
Well, thank you for this little interview, and I am so proud of you, and I can't wait to see what you get done in the future.
Thank you for wanting to hear.
Relieved. Many sleepless nights have been spent trying to complete this project, things that may not have worked, and having to troubleshoot those things. So I'm really excited and really grateful that all of this has been done to completion, to the standard that I wanted it to be at. I myself do a lot of production and event design, and so it was important for me to bring the same quality that I produce at work to this final year project as well.
Okay, well, thank you so much for this little interview. I'm really proud of you, and I can't wait to see what you do next. I know.
I'm so exhausted. I wish I could. Oh my god! I mean, outside of being exhausted, because it did take a lot out of me to create this space. But outside of that, I'm really happy with the outcome of all of that. The feedback has been so good. I was not expecting the type of feedback that I've received, so I'm really grateful that people are able to like communicate, or what's the word? People are able to love the work as much as I did, and relate to it as much as I did. So it's a good feeling outside of that.
Okay, well, thank you so much for this little interview.
Thank you.
And I am really proud of you, Sam.
Thank you
I'm
so
really proud of you, and I can't wait to see what you do next. Like,
Guys,
listen, guys, how far we are come from? When I was at Edna, we were in the same class, okay?
I choose me do associate degree, and she decided she want to mash up herself and do 4 years bachelor's. That's why she's still there, guys. But how far we come from. We've been the heads of the photography
Department.
Okay, okay. So, Sam, I'm really proud of you guys.
Thank you, Mama.
I'm pretty tired. I'm very pleased. I'm very grateful. Yeah, I think that sums it up. Very pleased, very grateful.
Okay,
very
good,
tired.
good. Well, thank you for this little interview. I am really proud of you. I've seen the growth and I just love it, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future.
Thanks, Kalifa.
You're welcome.
Art and architecture don't just intersect, they breathe through each other. I linked up with a few architecture students who shared how this exhibition ties back to their own journey in design, space, and form. If you love seeing different creative worlds collide, share this video with a fellow student or artist. Let them feel this moment too.
So, guys, you're at the student exhibition at Edna Manley College Visual Arts 2025. Tell me how you're feeling.
I'm flabbergasted. I don't know. I'm just blown away. Like, especially all the students' work. Seeing the fashion, the visual communications. I'm like, are these real? These are real? Congrats to them.
Right. So we're architecture students, architecture students, but we're art lovers. We're artists, and we're art lovers at heart. Art, and it's really like an alternate universe for me because I'm like, this is what would have happened if I had taken that route. But yeah, the craftsmanship on point. Them start with a little fashion show. I was like, what? The fashion show starts, and I'm say, wow. Like the level of professionalism and craftsmanship, these people are ready to go in the working world.
Period.
And just shell it down.
Yes.
We did so far we've seen
Animation.
we've seen animation and we've seen visual communication. These businesses, like Yana said, kill me dead, we are look for chocolate for taste. And it's really, I love how they put the effort into their set design and their space and everything, down to the friggin' ceiling, them paint people.
It's literally like visual storytelling, guys. Listen. Yeah.
These are architectural terms.
So they use the floor plane, the wall plane, plane,
Yes.
encompass a whole story with a narrative for their work.
They got spaces and they created spaces identifying and communicating with and relating to the ritual of the human being.
Period.
How it would enter the space, how it would experience the space, and what it would take to design.
And the different thresholds.
Yeah. Threshold design on point. Threshold design on point. I looked down and I was like, people them paint the floor, Ian, and people them paint the floor. Yeah. I'm a little hot, but them ketchup was smoke with a piece of chicken and fritters.
Right.
So soup juice, bad.
Well, thank you guys.
Now, this was an unexpected gift. I ran into the talented reggae artist Joby J and asked her to join in on the vibe. Her little chit chat moment with one of the students, pure gold.
Okay, hi Zoe.
Hi, Joby.
So I'm in your space right now and I'm looking at everything. First of all, I was attracted by just the colors.
Yeah.
The colors feel very earthy, very natural. I'm obsessed with green right now, so I just love the green. When I walk into that space, I just feel very, very calm, very at peace.
Yeah.
I'm loving the visuals. I'm loving the photos. They're very detailed and how you relate it to like the graphics. Very, very cool. So tell me about, how you came up with this
So,
concept. Short and spicy girl, yeah.
I spent some time in Darlington when I was younger growing up, and I really liked how peaceful
Where
it
is
was.
that? Where is Darlington?
So Darlington is in Westmoreland. It's
Okay.
about 10 or so miles from the parish capital, Savannah Lamar. It's up in the hills.
Okay, nice.
Bit of
On
a
the
drive,
hillside, yeah.
Very off-grid living.
Nice vibes.
Reconnect with nature, just
Yeah.
get back to your roots.
Mhm.
And so I wanted to market Darlington as a place that you can go and reconnect with nature, but
Yeah.
also support the farmers.
Yeah, what
you know
is
I'm
happening in
saying?
the community,
Support
yeah.
the produce, buy up the good meat, them, all
right.
of those nice things, all of those nice things.
Okay.
Right, and then of course we have iconic.
No, I'm
pumpkin
obsessed
chair.
because, like, can I take it home? Because it's
The iconic pumpkin chair.
It's looking
I
real.
feel like if people want to place the orders for the chair,
No, yeah, definitely.
the people want to place.
Yeah, no, I like it, man. It's nice. She claimed it already.
So the iconic pumpkin chair.
You're gonna have to make another one.
I can make as many as needs be.
Yeah.
But the first one has therefore been claimed by my lovely
really
mother.
good.
But
It's really good.
yeah,
And I really love the photos in this second space. I was
Yeah.
looking at them, very simple, but like it brings you to the place. You want to
Yeah.
kind of like go in and imagine like what it would be like if you were there. And I like it. I appreciate it. I really love the photos. I love just the setup of the space, the colors, the feeling, everything.
the last time I was there, rain was falling. It was like a pitter patter.
Okay.
You see the chickens and rabbits,
Yeah.
and I was just there eating some cane, drinking some coconut water. It was just a nice time.
Nice country vibes. I love
Nice
that.
country vibes.
I love that. It's really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. You basically carried the space here.
basically,
I love that. I love
which is
that.
good.
Nice. Nice.
I made sure to capture myself experiencing the work, not just to show you, but to remember how it felt, how the texture, light, and message wrapped around me as I moved from one installation to the next. If you've made it this far, hit that like button and subscribe. This helps more people discover Jamaican creatives and the KK Collective movement. Now, I'm going to allow you to enjoy the rest of the exhibition, the students that were not a part of the interview segment, and to see the interactions between the people and the art.
Sometimes you love too hard, sometimes you go too far. I won't want you if you need me. Real things do not come easy, no. Never been your average girl. So take time with me, take time. Baby, talk to me with some action. We could find a place for passion. Cool down, simmer, cool now, please. We cool down, simmer, cool down, love. Cool down, simmer, cool now, please. We cool down, simmer, cool down, love. Cool down, simmer, cool now, please. We cool down, simmer, cool down, love. Cool down, 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 cool down.
Baby, make me tell you this. I won't waste no time, I'll be proceeding quick. The way you're moving lately got me.
Yo, DJ Smasher.
but don't take it personally, I'm surprised you call me after the things I said. Skirt all niggas, skirt up all niggas, skirt down, you acting like we was it more than a summer fling? I said farewell, you took it well. Promise I won't cry, but the milk. Give me.
This exhibition was more than a showcase. It was a testament to process, to pride, to purpose, and for me, for the KK Collective, it's a part of a growing narrative. From the architecture exhibit at UTech to the soul-shaking display at Edna Manley, it's all connected. It's all us. To every creative watching this, your work matters. Your voice is powerful. Let me remind you, community is where creativity grows best. Comment, subscribe, and tell us which piece or interview moved you the most. Sharing this video helps amplify young Caribbean voices in the art and design. All the artists featured in this video are listed in the description box below. Please show them some love.